forget how muddy it is. Didn't even see this one. Oh no. That's like the start of a hole. Some good crabs starting to make way. That's a good hole, that one. Alright, this one up here. It's a pretty good one. Has it been demolished? Alright, I'm contemplating what to do as far as putting that in. Is that tide going to get high enough? Who knows? Who knows? Surely it'll get high enough. So the hardest part is these things go so far back. Like I could easily put my hand in there, I have done. But the hard part of it is that the holes can go a long way back. Like this is also another fresh hole. But there's nothing in there yet. Now do I leave that there and see what happens? Or do I try it over here? Try it over here, check back in a bit. See what the tide's doing. Try this for now. Alright, we're going to try and set it here. Wait for the tide to come up and do this other one. But that's the one I want. I know he's going to come up out of his hole, but I'm just not sure. Well, that one might too. I'm just not sure with the tide if they're going to get high enough. The tides haven't been accurate lately. They've been saying 2.2s, 2.4s, and they've been like 1.8s, 1.9s. That's just not enough to go off. I don't like. Alright, next spot. Alright, we have got the beginnings of some crab holes here. This one's a fresh one. He's not having too much. He'd be down right in the back of there. That's wild. Oh, it's not a massive one. Got another bigger one just over the back here. See, look how far out he's been pushing stuff. He's come in underneath the bush. I don't know if it's a big crab, but see how he's got it in the bushes here? That's pretty cool. He's got little sand deposits out here and over here, and you wouldn't even see the entrance, it's covered. Now the crab hole that I want is over here. I'm gonna grab my pot. I'm gonna set it up over here. I just want a bit more water coming in across this flat, but I don't know if we're gonna get that straight up. So that one there's a good one. Here's a monster. Have a go at this. That is huge. So I push the sticks and everything out of the way. I think we set the pot up. I don't think he'll come out until there's enough water, but at the same time I don't know if there's going to be enough water for a little while. going to be a bit hard. We got the water coming up, but it's a little ways off. Well, the crab hole just here. Look at that. Yeah, everywhere at the moment. It started. A lot of them go into hibernation early part of the summer. But this guy over here, I'd say he's already done a shell cycle, and he's quite massive. Like, his hole is big. I don't really want to disrupt him too much, but I don't know if you can see the size of that bloody hole. Really do it justice. But he's right in the back of here somewhere. That's crazy. And then he's got this other little crab that's been digging a hole here. That's pretty wild. You're willing to bet he's back in there somewhere, just chilling, waiting for probably that high. I'm hoping for that high. At this stage, I might have to set that pot in the shallow somewhere and wait. See if the water comes in. We're getting a 2.3. We're getting a 2.3 tide. Sorry, we're getting a 2.3 high meter tide today, but sorry, the sink was is causing issues. But I'm not sure if we're going to have enough water come in at this stage, so I don't know. I might set it anyway and come back and check on it once that tide gets up. I'd say going off how where the tide's coming from, it's just starting to come up over that side. I'd say it'll beat it across, maybe. So I don't like leaving it out in the sun like that. Because you do get a lot of birds or sprays, eagles, seagulls. I have caught eagles in crab pots before because they've been high and dry, but the tide shouldn't be long. I wonder how that other pot's doing. See what happens. See what happens. I'm going to keep going for a walk. I'll come back and check. You got all this water just starting to inundate. All just starting to rush in here. Hey, we've got a few crab around. Lots of little stuff. This nice shallow sort of open area makes it really easy to spot crab. Yes, I am using a net. Not because I'm worried about, there you go, there's another little one there. Not because I'm worried about getting bitten. It's just easier to get them, I lose less, especially over daytime. Nighttime, very easy. You're just using torchlight to spot them and stun them. So those of you that are new to the channel obviously don't know. Those of you that are long-time viewers, well, yeah. Welcome back, you said no. Sometimes in the day as well, it can be really hard to spot a crab before it spots you. To be able to spot a crab, yeah, before it spots you, yeah. I got that right. They're just very quick during the day. So quite often you do need the net to just be onto them. Otherwise, you'll miss them. Just suss this other pot out, move it up, and then maybe come back. It'll just be easier. Perfect now. See how it went, eh? How'd it go? You go alright? Did you get a few crab? Should we check it? We caught all, didn't get a single crab. Alright, let's go catch a crab. Only want one or two for a feed. I want to be greedy today. Finally. There's a battery change here. Have we got the colours on this guy? How beautiful he is. Bright blues. Hey mate. What are you doing? See if we can get a stick just to stir him up a bit for you guys. How beautiful he is. Way under, but his nippers are nice and blue. Got good colour about him. He's just sitting there filtering. Very nice. Cool. Right, let's keep moving. There's another one over behind us. We need to find something legal and edible. We want a crab that is full. At this stage, we just want a crab that's legal. I'm grinding for it today. Just the crabs seem to travel across area where there's a lot more open country for them. Or they seem to graze along it. Like to be able to dig in the sand, like this guy. He's undersized, but he's about as close as they come. Oh, is he? He might not be. Might have come out of that hole. He might be legal. He's not as damn close. Now I forgot the crab measure and left it back in the boat, so I might just put a crab cuff on him anyway, and just in case. Yeah, we'll see. Don't like my chances, but if I don't cuff him and I don't take him back, I'm never going to know. I'm not going to be sad. Yeah, the story goes. There's a little crab. Alright, crab cuffs don't necessarily make it easier. 2 people. That's what makes it easier. Crabbing with 2 people. Apologies if it's a bit blurry. That bastard was big. It is so hard to get when they're out and about. Sorry, when they're not out and about. So yeah, this poor bastard thinks he can have a go at me. He is unlucky. She is unlucky. She is actually fresh out of her shell. Little water bag. She is so squished. Let her go. Few crab around, I guess. We haven't seen any massive crab yet. Seen a lot of barely legal crab. I'll start walking back towards the boat. I'll check this other camera on the way. If we see or run into anything on the way, I will turn you guys back on. Alright, see this guy here? That's a good crab. That's a good crab. Yeah, that pot's fine. Let's get a look at this guy, eh? This guy is pretty cool. Good crab too. Very good crab. There he's got that little like Maltese cross to him. Not a massive shell, but he'd be legal. This one definitely would be legal. I'm second guessing that other one I got. Not 100% sure. We're gonna go with this. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. That looks fine. He looks fine. feel like an idiot again. Idiot. 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 Dumb f***ing. That's who I am. I should just work for the outside. This is dumb, you know, me. That's who it is. It's because I'm a horrible human being. Must be. Make your own mistakes, I guess. Fucking, I knew it was going to be a chance, but I was like, oh, maybe not. There's the camera. There's the camera. You're not stupid. There's the camera. You're not pretty stupid. Truck. Ah. Exactly what I thought we'd have. Nothing. See if I can find something to make up for the lack of. Ain't got much time, I don't think. Alright, so we got that good, good muddy. I need a drink of water, so bad. Wind is blowing up. Not happy. Not a happy camper. Definitely not a happy camper after that. I don't even know if this... You gotta give the video a thumbs up. You gotta help a brother out. This crab is the only one that I'm iffy on. The rest are definitely legal. Alright, let's get him out. Have a look at him properly. He's not a massive crab. This one, camera battery is going to go flat, I just know it. Right, he is. Oh, he was so close. Try and get it as close as I can for you guys. It's hard up against that side of the shell. He is like a beast under. Damn. I was pretty close. I'm glad I'm glad I brought him back to the boat in case it was like a case that he was definitely over, but he's not, so that's cool. We'll see him later. See you, mate. This other one in here, definitely legal. Oh, get in gear. Hang on. I'm hoping that there's something to watch on the crab pots, but I'm doubtful. This guy, he was that second crab we got. He's not massive. Just double check. Yeah, he's definitely legal. Smack on legal. Nice, heavy. And what do we got? This one. Now this one is a good crab. I got him right at the end there. I don't know what you would have seen of it. I don't know how. He's a bigger, older crab. Hard to hold. Slimy! Shit. No, let it go. Just let the fucking bag go, you dickhead. Idiot. Come on. Alright, big red nippers, not massive nippers, like about the size of your fist. Size of your fist. I don't have massive hands. I don't have massive hands, but he's pretty good. He's a good crab. Probably about that 16, 17 across the shell. Put him down again. What is he? Yeah, about a 16 centimeter crab. Not massive. None of the crabs today have been massive. Hard to find them in general, but we're not on full moon, we're in the neeps. Let's come out on a big neep. Oh, come on. These crab cuffs aren't great. They're just like, I still feel like they're a two-person job. Still feel like they're a two-person job to get them tight enough, if that makes sense. You know, I feel like if you had a really, really big crab, you might not get two on them. That's him. It's not bad. Kind of hoping he was going to go into a pot. That would have been sick. But yeah, that's what we were after. This crab, but more of. And then, yeah, we got this crab, so we just have to settle. Settle for the two we got. That's okay. Alright, guys. If you did enjoy this one, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Oh, I'm so defeated. I don't know whether I'll make it into a video or not, or what you guys will actually see of it, but obviously with that camera going over the side, it's $1,500 down the drain, so it happens, life happens. It's part of the gauntlet we run when we try and get your content. I don't always show you when things go bad, just because I don't believe or feel like, you know, that's your problem. But, you know, sometimes that's what happens, so it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Life goes on. It's $1,500 for one of those cameras, and it stings a little. So. All right, we'll keep going. probably stick with GoPros for a while. Learn my lesson. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Apologies.